Oh, whoa! We are not running our usual fare today, obviously.
Nope.
I'll let Andy decide what we're doing.
It is a very special session tonight.
It's not that special.
Well, quick, before we start, you need permissions for Dex's character, Xander?
Yes.
What do you need it for?
Moving.
Oh, moving the character. I understand. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Help!
Okay, yeah, so Dex and Xander are in the same room, so Dex is kind of playing for Dex, but Dex is there commanding.
Yeah.
Xander shall be the minion, and Dex has to spend an action to cast command on Xander to move Dex's token.
It's really handicapping, but Dex made a good
but
character, so it's
yeah,
fine.
But today is a very special day, as we are playing a small adventure, which will take, my guess is anywhere between 3 to 5 sessions. And the whole idea is that it is going to be taking place in the world that Ziki, Xander, and I have been making for the past 2 years. It is a fully homebrew world with all new gods, pantheons, new histories for the world and all the creatures, all that kind of stuff. And we decided that the best way to introduce it and to try to get our players here to be introduced to this new world is through these small adventures. And this one in particular is going to be an undead adventure. This adventure path is known as Undead Reign, which will only happen it starts at level 4 for all the players, and it stays at level 4 until the very end. Now, I would let everyone introduce their characters, but I do believe that there was a better opportunity for that after I give a nice introduction to what we're going on about.
Ooh.
Let me go ahead and... I gotta look at my Game Master notes real quick. Welcome, one and all, to Karatir, the largest city underneath the rule of Karun Seres. A vile god he is, but a respectable one at that. For his ambition to conquer the world has never wavered. His methods, on the other hand, might seem to be a bit short-sighted. Karun Seres is a god of necromancy, and his style of undeath is to amass as many armies as possible. His armies are frail, require meat to maintain, and stitch doctors to keep their bits together. However, his name is feared across Dirwin, and for good reason. By the way, somebody is messing with a rapper, just by the way.
Sorry. It's fine now.
I assume it's Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Shut up.
Nostrils,
It's
actually.
nothing. Okay, shut up.
What etiquette, asshole?
But we are not telling the story of Karun Seres' downsides, but instead the inner workings of Karatir. Karatir is known for building the infamous Spectre ships. Watton wooden ships filled with hundreds of undead that crashes into shore cities to invade. Spectre ships go on one-way trips, and Karatir's duty is to make as many as these ships as possible. They stockpile undead who are mindless, ravenous, and hungry to unleash devastation upon their arrival. As for the intelligent undead, they handle the operations of making these Spectre ships. You all are such undead. You work under the necromancer known as Corvus Braxis. His job, and thus your job, is to ensure other managers meet their quota. He does this through threats, commands, and permanent mandatory time off. Sometimes you have to be the one to replace for the operation until someone better suited takes that position. This has given you an opportunity to understand the city a bit better, perhaps. You may have to work the lumber mills for a week, or burn someone's house down. Maybe even dismantle and kill any of those who are deemed inadequate. This has been your life for many years. Some of you have been in service for decades, some only for a few years. But each of you understand that at first opportunity of freedom, you will take it. And that day was a day in the middle of winter season. Each of you are in Braxis's hideout, an old abandoned tavern that goes by the name as the rest of the sign is broken off. I'm gonna pull everyone scene. Braxis is assembling all of you to discuss an important plan of his. However, he's been in a foul mood today. I'm good. He's not here right now. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. He's on his way, but he's not here yet.
You're forgetting me, by the way. I'm not in the scene.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, no, I'm gonna say, Ziki, do you want to be the one to, like, be near Corvus? To, like, be his guard?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm on the toilet.
Zeke's gonna be with Braxis when he shows up.
It's like, that's weird,
Anyways,
Zeke. Usually when you're on the toilet, we can't hear you. Just the other way around.
Right,
Correct.
Got a new mic.
Braxis is assembling all of you to discuss an important plan of his. However, he's been in a foul mood today. One of his underlings just died without completing their task. So Braxis had to walk over and complete the assignment with his weary bones. Excuse me. He'd been walking all day, but even without his presence, you all under the command of his sovereign blade, which he always keeps on his person. So long as he is tethered to the blade, so all of you. Even when you muster your strongest willpower, you cannot go against his commands. And his command today was to keep yourself busy in the tavern until he gave you all set. Until he gave you... Fuck it, mistype. Until he gives you a new mission. As for your current jobs at the tavern, one of you is in charge of interrogating the prisoner. Braxis already got all of the information out of him, but his screams sound fun. Another one of you is repairing the tools and weapons acquired from Braxis's underlings. Another will be going over the documents, as there are dozens of orders from Baron Gustav or reports from other managers across the city. Another of you might be rationing the meat. Most of it is still rotting, but even the bad meat could be fed to the ghouls. As for the rest of you, you wait, or organize the trash. I don't care. Not like anything you all do isn't of any importance anyways. You're just killing time waiting for an old necromancer to return to give you your new orders. At this point, let's introduce our characters and what they would be doing, as they're waiting nearly all day in this disaster of an old tavern. Who would like to start?
Oh man.
This shit sucks. It smells so bad. Does my face smell like this? Zug is a zombie. Kind of shambling about. Definitely could use another visit to a stitch doctor, but that was supposed to be what I was doing today. But no! Corvus Braxis had to call us here. You've all heard him complaining about for at least 3 hours out of the day.
I presume Zug.
Zug.
The token says Dex. We gotta let me fix that.
Zug,
Oh,
zug.
alright.
Don't matter. I
Got
can't
it.
see shit about who it says anyway.
Good point. There
So
you go.
everybody hover over your token. I don't remember exactly. whenever we get to it.
I'd be hovering.
What would Zug be doing at this moment? As you probably were given some orders to maybe organize something, but had no specific direction to do so.
I'm just moving one pile of meat to another pile of meat. This stuff's a little more rotting than the other. This one's a little less rotting than the other. Doing a lot of the sniff test.
I like to imagine your characters just taking their time because, you know, like, job insurance, just like...
Yeah, man. If I work harder, it's just gonna make it more difficult for the next guy. And if I can convince the next guy to help me break this guy's fucking sword so we can get out of here, that'd be pretty stoked.
I love him.
He's great.
He has like that ghoul edginess from like Fallout that I love.
My favorite part is I feel like canonically we're all like not responding because you just probably are a yapper and we're all just kind of like, what do we even respond to anymore? What is meaningful?
Oh, he's bitching the whole day too.
Yeah.
Well,
God.
Zug is almost mindlessly going through the meat, even though it all looks the same, smells the same, and it doesn't look appetizing for even a zombie to eat. This is stuff that's probably meant for ghouls. Who else would like to introduce the character?
I'll go.
Helios. Now, Amadeus, I do have, I think, a job I would have put you at.
Excellent, because I was struggling to come up with one.
So, because of your powers, I have a upstairs on this side, by the way. I'm just going to move you there.
I'm up here.
On the upstairs of the tavern appears to be a bunch of tables laid out with, there seems to be potions in quotation marks and a bunch of random tools and stuff. There's a small little anvil, and with your heat, you could probably easily heat a blade to forge. So I imagine his job is that you are constantly just like reshaping the tools a little bit and doing that for hours.
That's perfect.
I'm gonna go ahead and move you to the other map though, because I made it and then I realized that it'll be kind of difficult to move you back and forth. So we'll just keep you up here with a +10 to your how high up you are.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, I
Flaming
couldn't get rid of it, but the anvil up down here is actually supposed to be up there.
Well,
There's
I
an
think it
anvil on the
worked
bottom floor.
because we can't see
Yeah,
that.
I don't see one.
You don't see an anvil down there?
Nope.
No.
Oh, well, there's an anvil. You have an anvil next to you.
Oh. Alright. Well,
Minty.
Helios takes on the appearance of a spectral skeleton wreathed in a softly burning white flame against charred black bones. His hips and legs are missing, the spine leading only into an obscure white vapor that joins with the flames that surround him. An aura of malice hangs about the specter, subtly announcing its presence to all that come near. If he were in the room, he frequently will possess any source of light that is of a flame, whether it's a lantern, a candle, or a torch on the wall. He'll possess it, and you'll see this occasional flicker of white flame crackle out from it.
What about my head?
Honestly, yeah. If it's a source of flame, he would.
Well, these lanterns do not give off such flame because these lanterns are quite special in the town of Kawatiu. To introduce them, these are known as anima lights, or anima lanterns. They hold some sort of pink crystal inside that gives ghosts like Helios a type of corporealness. Mostly you'd be in the afterlife, and if you try to leave the lantern, you feel as if your body is dying, which is such a strange feeling. But as long as you're within these anima lights, which are all over town, you can exist. But your flames, they're not lit by flames, but something more magical, per se.
Yeah, the flames controlled by Helios directly are all this, like, blinding white or shades of gray.
Very well.
Fun.
Yeah.
So that is Helios. Are you, like, just mindlessly working on the tools? Well, not mindlessly, but like not saying anything. You're just working.
Yeah, pretty much. Just going from tool to tool, reshaping, forging.
From someone
The,
talking nonstop to someone who doesn't talk at all.
Yeah.
The only retort being the occasional like snap of a that you would hear from like a fire. He just kind of makes those sounds sometimes.
I love that.
That is Helios upstairs. Who would like to go next?
Would you like me to go next?
If you wish.
All right. So, over near, I assume that's like a bookshelf over at the like southern corner of the room. A charred corpse of a ghoul sits here and takes a book, burns it into ash as it falls into a pail, and just does this for every book. Every time that Gunk does this, they let out a little chuckle. That's it, just a small little laugh. If you've ever seen Gunk before, Gunk is, once again, a charred corpse of what you could assume to be a human, maybe. It's hard to tell at this point. They are just a black humanoid creature that has a smoldering flame around their head and glowing eyes that glow with this flame as well. You occasionally find them feasting on corpses or whatever, and if you would have met them about a year ago, they would have been a lot more quiet, a lot more contemplative. But over the course of this time, it seems as though they've kind of lost their contemplative mind as they go to work on these books, slowly chuckling to themselves very quietly.
Nice.
As you're going through the bookshelf filled with more than just books, but other essential things that seem easy to burn, random papers, a bit of rope, you're just mindlessly burning whatever you could find.
Timed
At
up.
some point, you do burn a book, and the book gives off a... as you see like a small little spirit come out of the book and just like fly through the wall.
That one lets out a little bit of a stronger chuckle.
That one actually probably makes Helios chuckle.
So Gunkfroth is his name. Is Gunk his his nickname?
See, that's kind of the thing, is that this person, while burned, after their burning, was named Gunkfroth Firemaw. But nobody in the Undead Legion calls them by their full name. You either call them by one part of their whole name. So most people call Gunk Gunk, but some people might call Gunk Gunkfroth. Some people might call them Firemaw. Some people might call them Froth.
My boy Froth.
Either way you address them, they don't really care.
Many names, actually all part of one name. Dismantle.
So long as it is one part of Gunkfroth Firemaw.
I love it.
So someone calls you like as an anagram of that name.
GFFM.
GFFM.
Yo.
Gif'em. Alright, well that was Gunkfroth Firemaw. What a name. Who do we got next? We have 3 others. And then Zeke's character will be introduced once Corvus comes back.
Who's next?
Yep, you volunteered. There you go, next.
Yeah, you
There
are.
we go. I'm next.
I'm next.
So, Levin is a ghost. Very white, obviously pale complexion, as ghosts are. Wearing sort of like weird, like kind of like generic-y clothes. Like it's like painfully generic.
Is it
Like,
it a
it's a-
problem that she's hot?
You know, I mean, that's up to you to decide. And like so painfully generic that it's sometimes like, because they're hard to make out because she's a ghost. She's just sort of like still somewhat see-through. So her clothes have no real like complexion, texture, detail. So kind of weird. And she just generally kind of floats around. You see she's sweeping the floor. And as she does, she's just kind of sweeping the dust through the large cracks I imagine exist in this floor, judging by the decrepitness of the whole place.
Oh, yeah.
And you know her to have a terrible attitude. She is just... hates everything that she ever has to do. So she's just always got that exact face. Just discontent, upset. And she's just doing it. What's that?
Is she commiserating with Zug?
I mean, silently. She's actually probably trying to just ignore all of the things you guys are doing and saying, looking the other direction, just trying to pay attention to the dust getting swept into the cracks. She's not really putting a lot of effort into it. You can tell she like is putting as little effort as possible while still following the command. Anyway, that's her.
Following the letter.
She's like a fast food employee that really doesn't want to be there.
Oh man, this sucks. As you start to sweep what can only be considered as dust, dirt, remains, whatever the case, nothing ever actually gets clean, as the floors are stained with years and even decades of dried blood. You don't even know if you're pulling up any dust whatsoever. Thankfully, as a ghost, you can't smell how bad this room's probably going to be, so whatever the hell Zug's saying, you really don't know.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't know if you remember what your previous life was like and what smell even was, but...
It's been a while. She probably kind of doesn't really remember smells very well, just like the idea of them.
Very well. Well, that was 11.
Who's next?
We have 2 more.
Frank can go. I'll go.
Frankie.
Frankie.
Frank is a skeleton. Frank's skeleton's a little misshapen though. You see, Frank wasn't like a reanimated skeleton. He was a pile of bones and was brought back as a skeleton. So like his ribs are all sorts of weird funky shapes. One of his arms is a little longer than the other one. I'd imagine he's trying to sort the documents, but he's not very smart. So he's grabbing a document and he stares at it for like a good 2 to 3 minutes, and then he puts it down in a pile. What pile? I don't know. Frank doesn't know either, but it's in a pile.
It's the same pile that I'm taking out of to burn.
No, so in the case of the documents, you have been ordered to never burn those documents, so even if you want to try, but the books are totally fair game.
Oh, okay.
Documents are important, and he's advised everyone, you two especially, were probably banned from handling the documents.
Yeah.
You have to keep a 5-foot minimum perimeter from the desk.
It's true.
Well, Frank, I think since you're the one managing the documents, I need you to either give me a perception check or a lore character. This would be the first roll of the adventure. To see what you pick up from such documents.
We are in fact Is the DC for each one different, Andy?
Lore be shorter, smaller. I mean, it'd be a smaller DC for a lore.
I have a +5 lore and a +8 perception.
Ooh.
We'll go with...
Don't fucking matter.
This is perfect.
You start to you slowly read these documents without
I'll
the
be right
eyeballs
back.
in your skull. Somehow you were able to see the light in front of you, and see the ink that splashes on it. You pick up some words that truly catch your eye. You see one of them says something about a shoot monster. And you really contemplate for a while, like, did somebody really make that here? And then you put it in, like, a different pile. You pick up another one, and you see something that says, a coal ghoul. And you're like, does that mean it's a ghoul made of coal? Like, you start to really, like, pick out a couple words in each of the documents. And you start just imagining, like, what the hell that the imagery could be. And that's probably why you are failing miserably on where to document them. You can't even tell if it is a bodyguard request, if it is a mission report. You have no idea, as you're just so infatuated with the fantasies.
I just have to say,
documents show.
Shit. I just gotta say, a coal ghoul sounds pretty cool.
Yay!
Get out!
Get out!
Okay. Last but not least, we got Jody's character.
Hello. Can Scarlet help Frank?
Sure, absolutely.
Scarlet is going to pick up the things that Frank is setting off to the side and try to sort them properly. Scarlet is a little weird. She's kind of lost most of the time, kind of mumbles to herself. The things that she says that people pick up are really unsettling, and it doesn't make much sense what she says. While she's sitting and sorting out documents, things that come out of her mouth are things like, "Those who complain about things don't get any more," or "Mother told me it would be like this." Just things that really don't make sense and kind of make people feel weird. While she's helping move the documents around, every time something is set back down that doesn't make sense from Frank, she lets out a kind of an irritated scream and then turns around and keeps going. She's a ghost who's a banshee, so her screams are rather loud.
Frank, every time you scream, Frank gives you an IC.
I see.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
If you're also going through the documents, Jody, I ask that you also give me either a perception check or some sort of lore check, if you have any. Let's go a little bit better. So, seeing some of the documents that are on Corvus's desk, or Braxis's desk, I have it, Corvus, Braxis, whatever, you get a bit of a gist of what these reports are saying. And usually these are reports he's been collecting through the past week. At some point, one of the things says that there has been a shortage of linen in the city. They don't really have a way to grow linen, but someone's been stealing it. Some sort of monster has been going around eating all the shoots off of zombies. Which is a request to eliminate such monster. There was another one, speaking of the coal ghoul, is that the ghouls in the mines who are trying to mine coal got caved in a little bit, and we lost about 3 dozen ghouls in the eastern mine. But besides that, everything else seems to be a mission report about how much lumber they've acquired, the farming of the anima light gems. All such things seem to be going relatively smoothly. And you can probably guess, based off of where Corvus is going today, that he probably went over to the mines to help with that cave-in. So that might be why he's very late today, and he theoretically should come back soon. That's what you learn. Does Scarlet wish to share this information with anyone, or do you keep it to yourself?
I think she probably keeps it to herself. She just continues to mutter darkly and yell every single time another pile is set down that makes no sense.
Ah.
Me in high school.
So, the group sits and keeps themselves busy in this tavern. I've already been here for what feels like a full day. The only voices that seem to be going through is Zug's complaining, the little cackles from Gunk, and the small mumbles and occasional shrieks from Scarlet. There was one other person in this room. As I mentioned that there was a prisoner here. He is a human, a necromancer apprentice, someone that is so unimportant I don't even have a token for him. But he is there, and he has not eaten in about 2 days.
My God.
I love how the narrator that you're playing as kind of has an opinion on how he feels about the situation.
And in this silence, footsteps are heard from outside of thick boots. Clink, clink, clunk, clunk. Clunk, clink. Clunk, clunk.
Clip, clap,
My teeth.
clomp.
As the last member of the gang comes into the room with Corvus Braxis right behind him. Ziki, would you like to describe your character? And I imagine you'd be carrying what would probably like a crate for him.
So, I would gladly like to explain my character. So, before you is a character known as Captain. Though, for anyone who may have known his history, he is known as Captain Rogers Filigran, who is a former member of some, long, washed away, human history of people who try to oppose Ceres Karun or Karun Ceres. But they have all been wiped out, and Captain here is just a former member of the guard that was once just a knight captain in that army. Now just known as Captain, his title being a mere mockery. He has seen better days. He is a bloated hunk of zombie flesh that is trapped, literally trapped inside his old gear that is now broken and kind of split open from the bustling sores that kind of broil underneath.
Oh.
He is about he weighs about 24 bulk for anyone who's interested, with his armor on and all.
Good God.
He can't really move. Outside there's a horse-driven cart that you see just in the background that he usually rides in because he's too heavy to walk.
Holy. Okay.
He lumbers in and he is holding a crate with both his hands, leading the way for the gentleman.
The gentleman. As the slow lumbering captain lumbers in with a small crate in his arm, Braxis pushes past him, his staff in one hand, using as a cane. And the moment he steps in, let me go actually pull up the description. Do I have anything written down actually? No, okay. As Corvus steps in, all of you quickly glance at him to read his demeanor. And he looks like he's about to flip a lid. His veins are popping from the side of his head. He has large circles under his eyes. And he has a consistent frown on his face, even though I don't think you've ever seen him with a smile. So that seems pretty par for course. The moment he steps inside, he looks around at what everybody is doing. And the first thing he does, he begins to bark orders. Freak, get the fuck away from the desk.
Okay.
Scarlet, step back. I hate hearing you mumbling.
Old ranks.
Captain, go do something else. No, stay in the tavern.
He closes
Go
the door
go-
and proceeds to watch the door, just unconsciously basically staring at the locked door.
Holding guard.
Zug, you better not say a goddamn word. I can see your thoughts. I know exactly what you're thinking. At this point, Braxis opens his cloak and 2 hands come out that begin to start moving around on his desk. 2 animated hands that seem to like grab things and toss them around without so much as a verbal command from Braxis. He takes a seat and he puts down the very thing that seems to be on everybody's most hated list, the Sovereign Blade, on the counter, on his desk. As all of you are unable to grab it or even have the willpower to attempt to do so, you just have to stare at it with all your burning hatred, as if only this one blade was gone, you could be free. But this is every day to day for all of you. Braxis takes a seat, rubs his temples, immediately looks over to Helios up in the 2nd floor. Helios, can you walk any faster? You should be done by all those blades by now.
There's a tss of like fire.
Come on, chop! We don't have all day. Braxis looks at the documents, poorly, like half organized, half not. He looks up at Scarlet and just goes, "This is the last time I'm letting you touch my documents. Go do something else."
Shrieks and backs up.
He's like, starts looking at him and goes, "Why the hell do we have some fucking linen monster? You kidding me?"
Notably, Captain usually has like a shirt underneath his armor, but now his shirt's gone too. The linen monster gone.
Sucked it out like a
Hands in town.
It sucked it out like a spaghetti string. Gunk, stop burning those books. Burn something else. God damn it. As he does this, he's constantly giving bulks of commands to one person and another. He starts reading the documents, getting more frustrated. And as much as this seems to be like an everyday type of scenario, well, let me get a different song going. Something almost unforeseen happens for everybody. As we have 2 people on the right side who have some sort of fire ability. As Gunkmar has been ordered not to burn books, he starts to burn other things he could find. Helios begins to increase the heat for all the weapons, causing a bit of smoke to puff up. There are holes in the roof, so it doesn't cause any smoke to stay inside the area, but it does mean the flames seem to go up higher. You don't exactly have much water up there to cool what you work on. The combination of these 2 things leads to Helios burning what appears to be a rope on a wall. This rope causes and is attached to what appears to be 4 giant blades on the ceiling. These are meant for intimidation purposes, as such as these spikes over here. You can kind of see them on this, they're very faint as they are way up there. One of them is very much attached to this rope. And as soon as you burn the rope, this massive blade comes crashing down, hitting on the balcony, hitting on the 2nd floor wooden structure. At this same time, Helios is pounding away on his anvil with a very heavy hammer. And with all the heat he is emitting from his fury and his anger, and the combination of this massive saw blade coming down, it causes the floor to cave in a bit, and the anvil falls straight down, tumbling and landing perfectly on Corvin's desk, specifically onto the Sovereign Blade.
Yo!
My God.
There is a massive clang sound as the heated anvil that is on top of the Sovereign Blade quickly melts and cracks it. The moment that the runes of the blade are somewhat distorted, all of you at the same time get this immediate feeling in your bones.
I don't have bones.
You don't... Then you don't get the feeling.
Feel normal.
You feel it in your
Yes,
soul.
we're exempt.
Yes.
No, you don't want to be exempt from this. You feel it in your soul that the moment that the runes get damaged and carved away by this anvil, you don't have to listen to your boss anymore. The moment you all realize this, the years of hatred build up, and all of you slowly turn towards Corvus, the old man who has kept you a slave for years to decades to maybe even a century. This man, noticing what happened, his eyes wide, lifts his wand and goes, "Don't you fucking dare." As we start the first combat.
I was gonna say, initiative
As
time.
we dare.
Zug hurls a piece of rotting meat.
Oh,
Thwack right in the middle of the forehead, slides down to his
I
nose.
want to, you fucking bastard.
Okay, everyone should be added to the initiative now.
Let's roll.
I use a free action, swaggering initiative. I draw my short sword.
Let me get
I
some
get a
music
+2.
going.
nice.
Okay. I think I don't have I think I have Corvus's. Yeah.
Ayo, same roll.
Big rolls. I'm not going first.
I'm having trouble rolling initiative.
Select your token.
Select your
I can't
card.
select my token. Oh god. What has happened?
Oh god.
And do you have the module that makes it so we can all enter combat, or
You guys should all be in the initiative.
I don't see the initiative tracker.
Oh, I don't have it pop out like Xanos does. Like I don't have it on the top. It's just on the initiative tab. I like how it says threat extreme because it's counting all of you guys against me.
Where's the initiative tab again?
Oh, I see it. It's
Right
the
next
closed
to the
fist,
chat.
right next to the text chat.
Yes, I should have downloaded the mod we used, but
If you hit right click, if you right click it, you can pop it out.
Oh, look at that. Fucking sick.
Yeah, this is weird. I can't select my token.
Do you have ownership of
He
your
might,
token?
he might not have ownership.
I can
Looks
select Dex's token.
I don't think
Click
he has
ownership.
ownership.
I can look at.
oh,
Xavier.
I'm sorry, I did not give you ownership. Now you have ownership.
And just like that, I can roll initiative. Let's go.
Hell yeah, baby. We're going to comment out because he can't do nothing.
Hey, he could
fat
nat 20.
You're wrong. He can turn into a suitable meal.
Damn. You right. I rolled mine in the chat. You're gonna have to put it on there for me, Dad.
Oh, I see. 22 for Amadeus.
I got a
and
12.
Wes has-
Also, I don't see
Okay.
the initiative tracker. Should I?
It
Like
should-
I
it's,
said, you got,
it's on a different tab.
yeah, click on the fist on
Oh.
the counters. You can
I'll
pop it out with
participate, you have
right click.
12.
Oh.
Amadeus,
you
what did you have? 22? Oh, wow. Amadeus, I rolled for you and I got the same thing.
What?
just to put it on the fucking number on. Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Alrighty then. If that's the case, we will start at the top of the initiative with Frank.
Because Frank is first, we gain panache for free.
Yo.
Oh, God.
I forgot you're a fucking swashbuckler.
The swashbuckling skeleton. Are you fucking kidding?
Oh no.
Hell
With
yeah.
one long arm.
Yes.
Good for stabbings.
Perfect. Come on, I want to
Does that canonically give you reach?
No, but I can take off my arm to get reach.
Nice.
It works in the end.
But we are
Going Super Saiyan.
Oh my God, the Super Saiyan.
We're going to move stupidly fast over here in this weird sort of gangly, think the Scoutmaster from Peak kind of sort of way. He lumbers and kind of leaps and jumps. As we are going...
Corvus shouldn't have blown the horn.
No, I
Yeah.
really shouldn't have blown the horn. We are going to make a dirty trick against Corvus.
Okay.
Thievery versus his reflex DC.
You got it.
Do I have stylish?
So I think if you do hit T on him, if you click him and press T, it should automatically do the calculations, unless I don't have that. Go ahead and give that a shot if you can.
You can also double right click on his token.
On to do what?
So if you click on his token and press T, you should like target him.
Oh, yeah, I'm targeting him now. Oh, cool.
Okay.
We don't get stylish combat on this one.
10 is a failure.
13 total. But regular failure. That is fine. Nothing bad happens to me on a regular ass failure. We're not gonna make a finisher. No. As we will just make a strike. But then maybe.
A 17 would be a miss, as Corvus might be old, but he is still a seasoned necromancer who has a lot of power in this city.
That's okay. That is all three of my actions.
Very well. After your turn, you can go ahead. I think you can you end your turn?
Combat. It says combat's not started. Start the combat.
I'm a big fool.
Oh, dude.
Now I
can
can
do
do
my
my
sympathy.
Could you fix my name?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Fig. Helion. There you go, Helios.
Helion, thank you.
Okay. Darwin, hold on. No, sorry, I see. Okay. It's Corvus' turn. I see. Okay. Corvus is going to take his turn. His first action he is going to do is he's going to take his hand and shove it straight into his chest. Something he has never done before, as far as you all understand. And he's going to pull out his own heart.
Oh.
He's going to put it on the table.
It's a fucking love, Lauren. God damn it.
We're going to go ahead and give it its own initiative.
I like the idea of this necromancer is I guess pulling himself apart to make minions.
Oh! What he is going to do is he is going to make a spend one action to create a thrall. I actually don't have a thrall prepared. Damn.
Just use the commoner token.
You're so right. He's gonna make a thrall right next to him. Within 30 feet. Okay, he's gonna do it over behind Scarlet, I think. Oh, actually, never mind. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. He's actually another thrall be right next to him. It is just a mindless zombie that seems to come out from a very small piece of flesh he keeps inside of his coat. His last action is he's going to pull out his sickle. You all know this sickle as he has named it to be firing.
Yeah?
And it's one he uses to kill undead. You know that at least. That would be the end of Corvus's turn. It's gonna go to Captain's turn, which I realize is also Ezekiel and token. We'll go ahead and fix that as well.
Well, real quick. Dex, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first since we share the same initiative?
Oh, good point.
How about Captain goes first? I want to make sure we're all like fully committed to attacking.
Okay.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Captain's going to turn around. And he's going to be like,
Right back.
That's a whole action.
Everyone
that's one movement.
That's crazy.
Get him!
Get him!
Ah.
And my second action, since now I'm in rage, is to taunt Corvus by saying, wait, so he worships Karun Saras, so I'm gonna say, Saras Karun.
He's going to immediately hear that, and he turns around with the sickle and goes, "You are first, Captain."
Holding ranks, and I'm going to put up my shield.
So you taunt him. Does that make any check at all?
It's any aggressive check that I'm not included in.
So do I make a will save, or does he just
Nope.
get?
You can you get penalties if you do not attack me. You get a -1 to all your DCs and all your attacks against other players, and you become off guard if you do not attack me.
I like this. Guardian's fun. This is
Yeah.
that's cool. A 5 feet of turn Guardian. God damn it. Okay,
It's my turn.
that is your turn. It's gonna go to Zug's turn.
Hey. He's got it fucking coming. I'm gonna move up to him. Do I have enough movement speed to get there? I think I have 25 feet.
Let's see, you have 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. I will move my full 20 feet. Can I move twice?
Yes. And if you
Alright.
want to have meat in your hand to throw at him, like you mentioned, I'm okay with you having that in your hand if you want.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I'll throw it, well, actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'll throw it from where I am there, and then I'll move one more time.
Okay. You would get a range increment penalty. Because throwing something that isn't a thrown trait, we'll give him a thrown trait just because.
Sick.
There we go, yeah. So yeah, you can just throw it from like 15 feet right there. Yeah, just make me an attack roll. I will say, in the case of Zug, this is not an improvised weapon. You have done this plenty of times before.
You bet it. You better believe it.
27 is going to be a hit on Corvus. Go ahead and roll me 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, sweet. Now that one will be slightly more difficult, but I can do this.
If you can do it, then by all means do it.
A 5 strength, damn, 7 points of damage to Corvus.
Yeah.
As you do hit him with the piece of meat, it seems to almost bounce off of some kind of outward barrier. You all know this, of course, because he has on his person a wand of false vitality he casts every morning. So he has temp HP, but you shave some of it off.
Nice.
Real fast. How do you have 5 strength decks? That should be impossible at this level. The strength, the strength boost you get, the boost you put into strength after +4 is only half of a boost.
Oh,
Once you reach the +4, it takes 2 boosts to move it up a modifier.
That's a good point.
Oh, okay. So it's only a +4.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I only do 6 damage then.
Fair enough. One HP back.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go over that later. For now, we'll see. Because I see you have nothing but strength and con, basically.
Yeah, I might have to reallocate something at one point then.
Okay, well that was 3 actions from Zug. I think it goes to the Hout in the middle. The one that seems to have a bunch of spider legs coming out. It's pulsing a very loud heartbeat to everybody, and it almost like resonates with your guys' undead, unholy souls. And what it's going to do is it's going to look over at the skeleton, and it is going to cast... It's going to cast a fear on you. Don, go ahead and give me a DC 21 will save.
Whew.
And you get a -1 to this check.
I forgot to put the -1. That's a 26.
26 is a pass. With fight, that means you only fight in 1. I think the heart next is going to use one of its tendrils that just rips out of its own heart. Like one of the blood vessels that just shoots out, and it tries to slap at Scarlet, as Scarlet also seems to be someone who is very angry, and the Lovelorn needs to protect its master, of course.
Yeah.
Ow! Owie!
Okay, we're going to do a melee strike. That is going to be a 25 against Scarlet.
Ow.
Does that hit? I'm seeing that you have 15 armor? That seems too low.
I'm gonna say something seems a little off there.
Untrained. Okay, it's untrained and armor. So hold on, you should be a hit. I see. Okay, so you should be trained, so that means it'll be +6. You should have 21 armor right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just add that as a proficiency.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
Modify. There you go. 21 is what your AC should be, which means this will just be a hit. So it'll be 6 points of damage to Scarlet. I'm gonna go ahead and subtract that off you.
Ow.
As a blood vessel kind of whips you. Do you by chance have ghostly resilience? Is that one of the ancestry feats you picked up? You haven't. Okay, so intimidating glare and fightful moan. So you do not have the resistance that Nyx would have. That is all right. That is going to be the heart's turn. It's going to go over to Helios, the flaming skull, white flame. Totally not a Greek titan.
Yeah, definitely.
Not at all.
I don't suppose I have an angle on him, do I?
Considering the fact that the floor caved in a little bit, yeah, you do.
Ah, hell yeah. In which case, Helios begins to let out this low, kind of wispy cackle, kind of like a as he will spend 2 actions activating an incendiary aura as these embers begin to start rising in a 10-foot aura around him. I'll figure out how to do auras in a second, and then we're gonna spend our last action to channel fire. As we're gonna activate our fire gate and sling a what is this? A blast at Corvus. That is a 20 to hit him.
That would be a miss, actually.
Okay. As it slings past, hits the wooden floorboards beneath. That is my turn. Oh,
Corvus
I should
looks
also
up.
mention,
Oh, go on.
Helios bursts into flames as he does like this incendiary aura. And the end of his turn, he's going to take a point of fire damage.
Oh.
Oh my.
Why are me and Amadeus like playing the same character but not?
Eh.
Yeah, you guys are the same character but have completely different classes, which is really
Oh,
funny.
you guys just wait
It's
until you see what I'm archetyped into.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next initiative, which is one of the crawling hands. This one in particular. The crawling hand is going to decide and go after Captain. It's gonna move 10 feet. Technically, it's supposed to be 15. Oh, I don't have it set to Pathfinder things. Okay, interesting.
I was wondering why the measurements felt fucking weird.
Interesting, yeah. I thought that would have been. I will try to look at that later. For the moment, we'll play with it. The crawling hand is going to attempt to do a claw strike over at Captain.
25 AC.
25 AC. I gotta roll pretty dummy high, don't I? How does a 9 treat you?
It's a critical miss.
Damn. Do you have swashbucklers where we post?
No, I just kind of shoot away with my boot.
The hand is like trying to crawl up your armor, trying to like grab at your throat. As its last action is going to attempt to grab you. We'll just go ahead and do another